I would describe my personal style as sort of like the whole model off-duty trends that are going on right now, because it's like really basic and they have boots, and that's kind of what I just like, and just like sort of basic stuff, especially for going to school. You don't want to be too fancy, so I like that stuff. My favorite model is Karlie Kloss, but I also really like Cara Delevingne. I think that they're really beautiful models and they do really nice stuff, so I always look to see what they're wearing for street style as well. If I was a flavor of ice cream, I would probably be cookie dough, because cookie dough is delicious and so am I.
Oh.
I would describe my personal style as a cool, sexy chic. I love layering different pieces. I always have a pair of heels, and I love my jewelry. So I just always try to look just cool, sexy, not like you tried too hard, but just comfortable, but always just a little fun and flirty. My favorite fashion magazine, there's a couple. I really like Vogue, Lulu magazine, and Flair. I like all of those. I love the Vogue editorials, and then love the other ones because they're a little more fun, and they give you a lot of little details about fashion and things to pair with, and you know what not to do, and it's just a little more fashion friendly. If I were an animal, I would be a snow leopard, because I'm fun, sexy, and just really playful, and I have a good sense of style.
I would describe my personal style as a mix of kind of like edgy. I don't really like to say edgy, but it's inspired by like rock and roll, streetwear, even like the culture around me. So like anything can inspire me, like a television show, The Real Housewives of like Beverly Hills inspire me, to like a bag that I see in a store. So anything kind of inspires me, especially music as well. My favorite designer, oh gosh, that's like asking what my favorite piece of cake is. I love Karl Lagerfeld. I decided to go very like Coco Chanel today, but I also like Coco Chanel as well. I really like structured items, so I really like Nicolas Ghesquière for Balenciaga. Alexander Wang I like. The Rodarte sisters I really like as well. If I was stuck on a desert island with any celebrity, it would be, oh, I don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio. I know I'm not his type, but I have blonde hair, so maybe it'll work.
I think the key items for this fall are denim jeans, crop top, and a cardigan kind of look. My favorite model is Miranda Kerr, because I find her so perfect. She has no flaws. Like, I don't know, she really knows how to, when she's on the camera, she's not nervous, you can tell. She really knows what she's doing. If I were to take a road trip, it would be to Vancouver, because it's such a huge city and there's so much to do there. I would take with me my best friend.
So for this fall, if there is an article that one should have, especially for guys, it's a pair of chinos. Usually turn colors like a dark red or a darker green. If there is a celebrity that I would consider as almost a role model, I would say Ryan Gosling. If you've ever seen him in Crazy Stupid Love, starring Emma Stone and, well, Ryan Gosling, of course, he has great style, and he teaches this guy about style, and it's such a good movie, and he's my role model. My favorite pickup line is, "Feel my sweater, girl. Know what it's made out of? Boyfriend material."
I would describe my personal style as basics with a twist and an edge to it. I feel like the key pieces for fall are leather, plaid, and anything burgundy. If I were a cartoon character, I would be Jessica Rabbit, just because that whole essence she embodies is my life.
My personal style, I mean, I take inspiration from everywhere. Being pretty involved in the fashion industry, I'm always kind of just looking at trends and street style and different designers and whatnot. So, I mean, I'd probably describe it right now, since I'm sort of always changing and taking inspiration from different fields. I like prints, and I'll like take from Val Men's collection, and just a lot of kind of sportiness, bringing a little bit of edginess into kind of every look that I do. Definitely the must-have items for fall are going to kind of revolve around the trends for fall. So right now there's a lot of kind of that punky, grungy look. So I mean, in like Saint Laurent's collection, there was a ton of combat boots, for example. Another big example is going to be, again, in that kind of punk range in Versace's collection, lots of big furs and texture is going on. So anything in that sort of range with, again, the combat boots, the textured fur. I think that the chicken crossed the road to get to a more comfortable pair of shoes.
My personal style is best described with beards, anything funky, but yet still classic. I try to remain professional, but still portray some sort of youthful image. My favorite fashion designer is Calvin Klein. His Summer-Spring 2014 collection is absolutely innovative and revolutionary. I think it's so artistic and beautiful. I'm really excited to see when it comes out. Between a pigeon and a seagull, the one with the best legs would definitely be the seagull, I think, because they are both water creatures and also air.
I describe my personal style as funky, fresh, kind of a bit of everything. I like mixing vintage and new. I'm an avid thrift shopper. I love the finds. I love being able to create that one wow piece in your closet. I'd have to say my style icon, it would be Grace Kelly. Beautiful, elegant, just flawless pieces, timeless pieces she put together. When I think of her, I just think flowing dresses, flowing colors. She's beautiful. If I was a superhero, my superpower would definitely have to be invisibility. I think you could get away with a lot with invisibility.
I would describe my personal style as like grungy hipster chic. Some of the must-haves for this fall would definitely be anything in a burgundy color or camel. I know lots of like snapbacks and beanies are really trendy, so I know that's definitely in this season. If somebody was going to make a movie about my life, it would definitely be titled 21 and Broke.
My personal style is, I'd say, very basic, so it can accentuate my facial features. The must-haves for this fall is definitely denim and toques of any sort. In a game of tug-of-war, I think the Hulk would beat Captain America because of his bulging muscles.
I would describe my personal style as classy. I don't like a lot of patterns, so everything is more simple, but I love bright colors. So it's more of just the average, but I add my slice of class into it. I think the fashion must-haves for this fall are, of course, our leather jackets. That's very, very big, especially in Winnipeg. We're all obsessed. And those Ugg boots. Those come back every single year, and every single year everyone's gets ruined, and they always fix them up. They always want to get the new ones. I don't wear them myself. I like the more high fashion boots because of course the class, but everywhere, Ugg boots, it's a must. Between bendy straws and the straight straws, I would actually pick the bendy straws. One, because, well, since I was always one of the shortest, I was able to fix it to my height. And because I noticed, like, in restaurants, I like to, like, play with my drink, and it's more helpful. It flicks, and sometimes it makes that noise. So it gives them a little excitement to my drink.
Fall must-haves, I believe, are denim jeans, a leather jacket, maybe a scarf if you're not wearing a turtleneck, and boots. My favorite model is Adriana Lima. I believe she's really beautiful and she's very inspiring. Who would I think would win in a fight, Chuck Norris or Jack Bauer? I think Chuck Norris will win in the fight. I don't know why. Sorry. Because it's Chuck Norris.
My personal style is pretty different from day to day. I would say that I'm pretty versatile in what I choose to wear, kind of depending on my mood and what the weather is like. So yeah, it's pretty different. My style icon is Coco Rocha, not only because she's Canadian, but also just because she always looks good everywhere she goes. She always has a nice outfit on, very stylish, from her hair all the way down to her shoes, so definitely her. My guilty pleasure when it comes to reality TV is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's always very entertaining watching them just because it's different every episode, and their life is just very interesting.
My personal style is, I would say it's classic, but as well I like to throw in a pop of color or a little fun piece of jewelry or something exciting with my outfit as well. My fall must-have would be a knit braided headband, oversized sweater, some leggings, and combat boot. If Santa was stuck in my chimney, I think I would take his legs and just pull him right down and grab all the presents.
I would describe my personal style as cute, comfy, and casual. My favorite models are the Victoria's Secret models because they're beautiful and their bodies are toned and fit, and my favorite Victoria's Secret model is Deutsch and Kress. During a zombie apocalypse, the two things I would need would be a cute boy and French fries.